All right, and we are recording. So tonight's training topic is Scentsy Club, and I have a lot of great things I want to share with you guys. I did some research. I watched some other training videos just to make sure that I could give you, a lot of great information. So Shannon, you didn't see, I have notes, my first training ever that I'm not winging it. They're printed and everything. My printer didn't want to print, and I ended up printing like 6 copies, so that's fun. All right, so Scentsy Club. Scentsy Club, first of all, is an amazing tool to grow your PRV. Having club orders frees up your time to do other income producing activities, and it gives you guaranteed PRV every month. The first step to selling something is to share it, and you cannot share something you aren't using. You can't help someone else enroll if you're not enrolled yourself. You can't help someone edit their subscription if you're not familiar with all the ins and outs of Scentsy Club. So the very first thing I'm going to tell you, if you want to sell Scentsy Club and get guaranteed PRV every month, is you need to enroll yourself. You need to be enrolled yourself, and you need to share your club orders live every time you get them. Order club exclusive items like bricks, always get my bar, and a half price whiff box. Show them the things that they can't get without club. Scentsy Club is the only way to get bricks, and it's the only way to get a whiff box at half price. If you put a party order in for a hostess, you cannot get a whiff box at half price. You can only get a half price whiff box in Scentsy Club. And considering our whiff boxes are worth $40 or more, if you can get one for $15, like that's the best deal out there. So some tips to be successful with Scentsy Club. You need to be enrolled. You need to unbox your orders in your stories on Instagram or on Facebook or on Facebook Live. You need to consistently share the info with your customers. Make an Instagram highlight. If you're using Instagram, which I prefer Instagram, make a highlight reel all about club. And every time you get a new order, put it in there. Share info in there. Keep it all in your highlights so there's a space where someone can go if they want to look at club and they can find all your information. Have a link in your bio that goes right to club. So you can get, if you don't already have this, go to linktree.com and get a link tree. You can make a link tree where if you're on Instagram and in your bio you have one website you put your link tree there, and in your link tree you can have Scentsy Club and have it go right to the Scentsy Club page. You can do one just for your regular website. You can do one that goes right to the join section of your website. You can put a whole bunch of links to all different things and have them all at that one link. So you can always, while you're on live and talking about Scentsy Club, you can be like, the link's in my bio. When there's a holiday collection, when there's a harvest collection, you could be like, the link's in my bio, and make a link just to that collection. So Linktree, it's free. You can get a paid version, and then you can make it like all fancy and add things to it. But just for a basic one, it's totally free, so it's totally worth it. Send club information in every mailer and every order you send out. Whether you're mailing someone Happy Mail or you are handing someone an order, doing a porch drop-off, have information in there about Scentsy Club. Sorry, I need some water. Is that anything you need to know? No. Okay. All right. So another thing is people don't care what you say. They're watching what you are using and what you are doing in your business. You can talk all day, but they're watching what you're doing and the things you're using. They're not going to listen to you. If you're just posting flyers all day, you're not going to connect with people. You need to be authentic, be yourself, do it your way. And the best way to be authentic is to be live. People will connect with you. If you read an email from someone versus hearing a voicemail, don't you connect more when you hear that person's voice? If you have like a loved one or a friend you don't see a lot and they send you a text or they leave a voicemail for you, you connect more with that voice. So the more you can go live and share things, the more people are going to connect with you. And this business is all about connection and relationships. So the more you can go live and share stuff, the better off you're going to be. If you want to grow your club subscription, you need to focus on it and be intentional. What you focus on will grow. You also need to give it a good 6-month consistent effort. Anything in this business, you need to give a good 6-month consistent effort if you want it to pay off. You can't try something for a week and then go, oh, that didn't work. or for a month and say, oh, that didn't work. You got to give a good 6 months effort at something. And then after 6 months, if nothing's working, you need to pivot, you need to readjust. This business is all about pivoting and readjusting and trying new things. Anyone in this business who is successful has failed a million times. If you're not failing, you're not trying. Right, just like anything else, consistency is key. Don't think that you can talk about it or show your order off once and you're going to get 100 new subscribers. It doesn't work like that. You need to be consistently showing up on your social media accounts and sharing it. I've already said that. The more you talk about it, the more people will be interested. Now this is, you can look this up on Google. This is like a statistic. Studies have shown that a potential customer needs to see an ad 7 times or more before they will buy or even pay attention to it. The same goes for your business. You can't talk about a product, you can't talk about hosting a party or joining your team once in a while. You need to be consistent with these things if you want it to pay off. I can tell you, for me, like, I'm now using Lange hair products, and I probably saw a Lange Instagram thing pop up 100 times, and finally I looked into it, and now I'm using the product and loving it. So you have to be in their face constantly. You can't just once in a while say something and think people are gonna jump on it. Okay, Scentsy Club perks. So for those of you that aren't really familiar with Scentsy Club, I'm gonna tell you the perks and why your customers wanna join and why you wanna join if you don't have a Scentsy Club subscription. First of all, 10% off if your orders are $30 or more. So a 6-pack of wax, automatically 10% off. A whiff box is automatically 10% off. So even a Scentsy Club subscription that only has a whiff box in it is gonna be $27 instead of $30. If their club order is $60 or more, they get 10% off, and they unlock a half-price item. That half-price item can be used on anything that's in club, and the best things they can use it for are bricks and whiff boxes, or a laundry tub, because whiffs, because that's like 30 bucks. Some other Scentsy Club perks: bricks are exclusive to Scentsy Club. So there are select scents that are like our best selling, like you can get Luna, Black Raspberry, Sunkissed Citrus, Blueberry Cheesecake, those kind of, there's maybe 12 or so, but those are exclusive to Club. They're $24, but your customers can get it for half price. Always Get My Bar is exclusive to Scentsy Club. So when your favorite scents are being discontinued, Scentsy will make them for you forever and ever and ever. That is such an amazing perk. You know, your customers no longer, back in the day, you know, my customers would in a January when the catalog was ending, they'd have to buy like 5 6-packs of something if they knew they wanted a lot of that scent. You don't do that anymore. You can just always get your bar. Like I said, half price whiff box. The only way you can get a half price whiff box. Your customers can edit or skip their order prior to 10 days before it processes. So whatever their processing day is, they have 10 days before that to skip it, to cancel it, to make changes. As far as Always Get My Bar goes, you can only skip Always Get My Bar once a year or you lose them. So if you get Scentsy Club every 3 months, because you can do Scentsy Club every single month, every other month, or once every 3 months. So if you do it once every 3 months, you can skip that once and not lose your bars and just get it 3 times. If you have it every month, you can only skip those bars once or you lose them. So you just got to make sure they know that. And if they edit it and say they want to skip it, they'll get a warning like, you may lose these bars. There are no fees, there are no penalties ever. There's no fee to join. There's no fee if they cancel. There's no fees. They're actually saving money because they're getting 10% off if they're spending at least $30. And if you're not spending $30 in a Scentsy Club, it's probably not worth having a club order, you know? So even a 6-pack of wax, if you're not going to get a Scentsy Club order and get 1 bar of wax. Like, that just doesn't make any sense. All right, customer service. Make sure that's not someone important. Okay, customer service. So how can you give your Scentsy Club customers the best experience with Club? By making your Scentsy Club subscribers your VIPs. These are the people who are committing to ordering every single month, once every 2 months, or once every 3 months. So what you want to do is you want to send them, or you don't have to, but this would be a really great way to make them feel appreciated because they're giving you constant PRV. you can send them exclusive VIP mail. Make it something that they want to be a part of. Show them why they want to be part of your Scentsy Club. And you can even show what you're sending people. You can, like, I wouldn't go show every single item, but if you have like 3 club subscribers and you're sending out your exclusive mail, take a picture of it and post it on social media. Like, oh, my Scentsy Club, they're getting their VIP mail. You know, share these things. Share more about your business. Don't just always share products. Share, you know, what you're doing for your customers. Share an award you earn. Share any way Scentsy's impacting your life besides just sharing products, because that's how you're going to attract people. So some of the things you can send in your VIP exclusive mail: bigger samples. Maybe you're currently sending felt samples to your customers. So maybe your VIPs will get actual wax samples and you'll make them a little bit bigger. You can send them new release wax samples. So, you know, you can get the scratch and sniff stickers for all the new releases. And you may want to send, you know, all the 10 scratch and sniff stickers to your customers because it's easy and it's flat. Well, maybe for your VIPs, send them some real scents of it. Send them some, you know, send them wax samples of those. Samples, this one's a good one. Samples of LTO scents. So anytime an LTO scent comes out, like right now we have the Catching Z's collection, they can add that scent to those bars individually to Scentsy Club for 30 days past the date or until it sells out. So let's just say it was released, I don't remember the day it was released, the 11th. So they have 30 days from January 11th to add it to Scentsy Club, even if it sells out before those 30 days. If it doesn't sell out before those 30 days, they'll be able to continue to add it to Club until it's sold out. So you have at least 30 days. So when a collection like that comes out, order one for yourself, make samples for your VIPs. You can put them in like a little baggie, and on those baggies, you can put like a little label for like Print and Avery. This scent can be added to your Scentsy Club subscription before and put the date. So they're getting something they can actually smell. They're already Club subscribers, and then they might want to add this bar as well because now they've smelled it and they like it. Same thing with bricks. You can send samples of the scents that we have in bricks, like get a bar of blueberry cheesecake and send it out to your Club subscribers and let them know. And you could say, did you know that you can get this scent in a brick? Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but when we have LTO bricks, so we had the holiday, like the marshmallow mint cocoa and all those, you can add those bricks to your Scentsy Club as bars. So my Scentsy Club has 3 of those as bars right now, and I can get them forever. So when a brick like that comes out, you can buy the brick, make samples, send them to your VIPs and say, hey, you know, same thing, same sticker. You can add this scent to your Scentsy Club until this date. And if you're making samples to send your customers, so if you were going to do this with the Catching Z's collection, you buy that collection for $28. You can write that off on your taxes because you're sending samples to your customers. So it's not, you're going to pay for it, but you're going to be able to get it back. Or you can use host credits to get those bricks or those collections for free or for half price. Other types of things you can send your VIPs are other consumable items that they can add to Club. So send them samples of Scentsy Fresh, Counter Clean, whiffs, body products, and let them know, hey, you can add this to Scentsy Club. Another thing, cotton cleanups. You're all familiar with cotton cleanups. You can get a bag of cotton cleanups for $6. Send them, there's 25, so now you can send them to 25 customers with a little note like, hey, you can add these to your Scentsy Club. You also want to send them flyers of exclusive items that they aren't already getting. So if your customers in Scentsy Club and they don't get a whiff box, send them a whiff box flyer and explain how they can get it half price. Send them, if they're not getting bricks, send a brick flyer and say you can get this for half price. Always Get My Bar. If they're not using Always Get My Bar, let them know that they can get Always Get My Bar and explain what it is. Okay, I am going to show you how to look for your orders in your workstation. We have something new, which we didn't have for a while, and it's awesome. Where's my workstation? I don't have a little box to see you guys. All right, can you guys see my screen? Because I normally can see you guys in the corner of my screen and I can't see you guys right now. Can one of you guys unmute if you can see my screen and just let me know?
I can see it. It's Jasmine.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Normally I could see you guys when I share a screen and I'm not seeing you guys and it's weird. Oh, there we go. There you are. Okay, I can see you guys now. Okay, so what you can do, I don't know if you guys looked into this, but this is new, is if you go to your orders, there's a Scentsy Club tab. This didn't used to be here and you used to have to do this and figure it out on your own. But now you can go to Scentsy Club and it will show you your upcoming orders. So I have one on the 20th and she's monthly. Here's one on the 26th, she's quarterly. She's monthly, I'm quarterly. So you can see all your customers who are currently subscribed. So I have 7 people subscribed to Scentsy Club and it will tell me how much PRV I earned last month and so far this month. This month I have 4 orders running. Next month I have 3. So you can kind of keep track of it here, but you can also, if you wanted to look to see in the past if you had orders, you can just go to your history. And here you just want to, how can I do club orders? I know there's a way to do it. Ah, here we go, order type. Scentsy Club orders. And you can customize it to the day you started if you want and pull up all your orders. So if you wanted to kind of go back and see who's done it in the past. Another thing I want to show you guys is if you look here, I'm going to show you actually because I just had someone sign up for a new one on the 1st. So when someone signs up for your club, you're going to see how right here this says Megan and it says Scentsy Club subscriptions, Scentsy Club orders. This is just her subscription. It doesn't mean it ran yet. It just means that she started a new subscription, but the order hasn't actually been placed. So this means the order has been placed. Same thing here. She subscribed, but she chose like January 26th to be her date it runs. So even though she just subscribed in December, it's not going to run until January. So there's no PRV on this one. There's only PRV on this one. What else did I want to show you? Okay, I want to show you this too, just in case this thing is in my way. No, I don't want to do that. I want it to go right there. There we go. What do you mean an error has occurred? Okay, so your club tab is right here, and I would encourage you all to get very familiar with this. So it'll explain how it works, all the benefits, the categories, frequently asked questions. If you have a subscription, you can manage it. And if you want to start a new subscription, you start here. So I would tell you all to come right here, go to build a subscription. And it will tell you everything you can add to your club. And then you make your subscription, you decide if you want it every 1 month, every 2 months, every 3 months, when you want to process it, and you get going that way. I'm not going to go through all this. I think you guys can figure that out. Okay, so just I would tell you guys to, or I would encourage you to take some time, play around with that tab, make your own club subscription, you know, so you can start sharing it and get other people to use your club subscription. Another thing you can do with Scentsy Club. Oh, I want to show you something else actually. This is really cool. I just got this from someone else and I saved it. So I can give you guys this. This is a Excel sheet. I don't actually have Excel. I use OpenOffice. You can use it in OpenOffice too, where what you can do is some Superstar directors made this. So you can keep track of your club subscribers. So you'd put in the customer's name, their club total, how much PRV you get, because you want to know how much they're spending. Because if you're going to give them like something for free and spoil them for how much they're spending, you don't want to go by how much PRV you earned. You want to go by what they're spending. So it's going to show you the two differences, and then it's going to show you the club potential commission. Now this is going to be 20%, not 25, because you want to use this. You want to be able to use this as a way to show someone how much money they could earn if they wanted to become a consultant. This is a drop-down menu. You can choose if this customer is monthly, bi-monthly, and quarterly. If they're subscribed to Always Get My Bar, it's just a drop-down yes or no. If they get a whiff box, yes or no. If they get a brick, yes or no. If there is anything back-ordered and when the back-ordered item is supposed to ship. And then this is once you send that VIP mail, you can check this off and say yes once you've sent that mail, so you know you've taken care of your customers for that month. Now the cool thing about this is this column, this automatically will tell you. So if you say you had $100 in PRV, it's going to automatically tell you that's 20% commission. Now at the bottom here, that's going to leave you a running total for your month. And all of this is going to give you a running total. And down here, there's different months. So you can do this for your entire year, and you can go back and look at your different months, see where your money's coming from, see where your customers are. So that leads into Scentsy Club as a recruiting tool. I will show you guys where to find this after too. So using Scentsy Club as a recruiting tool. You can use Scentsy Club as a recruiting tool once you have a club member and you track them for 3 to 6 months. I mean, you're not going to have someone join and right away be like, hey, why don't you join Scentsy? So you want to give them good customer service and track their orders for 3 to 6 months. Once you've seen their data for 3 to 6 months and you are seeing how much that column for how much that potential PRV is, you can go back and go, hey, over the last, like if they have a big order, over the last 3 months, this is how much commission you could have made if you were your own consultant. Or if they have a smaller order, look at it in 6 months. Either way, you can go back and add that up and have it at your fingertips so you can reach out to someone. And you could show them how much money they would make if they became a consultant, and that's what they would make just off of their own club orders. Not to mention if they sold stuff to people on top of that. But that's just saying, like, you know, you're making this much off of your own club order, so why don't you get paid to club as opposed to being a subscriber and I get paid for it. And then if they join, their club order can be moved to them through consultant support. I've had people join my team who had club orders through me, and I just have to call consultant support, give them that new consultant's info, and they will move that order to that new consultant, so they won't lose their Always Get My Bars or anything like that, and their whole order will just transfer. All right. So, in conclusion, now is the perfect time to start sharing Scentsy Club. Lots of scents are being discontinued this month, and they have until the 31st to add it to their Scentsy Club for Always Get My Bar. Even if a scent sells out today, they still have to the 31st. So if, let's just say, Very Snowy Spruce sold out right now, and you have a customer who loves that scent and wants it and Always Get My Bar, they can't order it from the website, but up until the 31st, all of the discontinued scents are going to be available for them to add to Scentsy Club. So that's another selling point. And you can also run a report in the workstation and pull up all of the discontinued scents. Do you guys know how to do that? Yes, no, just nod or shake your head. Okay. I know you're all muted. I'll show you that real quick, because I think it's really important for you guys to know this, and it's a lot easier for me to show you than to try to explain it like in a post on the team page or something. Okay, so if you're on your workstation and you go to this right here, your reporting tab, there might be a discontinued scent. They'll usually do it for like Bring Back My Bar and discontinued scents, but sometimes they don't have it up early enough. So you want to go to your sales reports down here. You go to View Sales Reports. Sorry, my computer is slow when I'm zooming. And probably because I have like 30 tabs open, that doesn't help either. Come on, computer. This tab tends to take a little bit longer anyway, just because it's getting a lot of data. And you can't do this on your phone. This sales report has to be on a computer. There's no way to like see it on a phone. It just doesn't work. What's going to be on this one? They don't have an actual report. They'll usually have like one that says discontinued scents, or they'll have a bring back my bar one in that section, but they don't have it. Doesn't mean they're not doing it. They just might not have it up for another week or so. And at that point, it's kind of late in the month. So what you can do is you can go and you can search every scent being discontinued. So I'm just going to say, I would take the discontinued list and go in order, in alphabetical order, and go through it. Now what you could do is, let's say Very Merry Cranberry. I'm just going to say a bar. You can say brick, you can say everything you want, but I'm just going to look at the bar. All right, now I've selected that one. Eskimo Kiss. I'm going to select this one. And you keep going, and then all of them, you can type every single one into the search bar and select it, and then run the report. So it'll pull all of them up at once. You don't have to do one scent at a time. And then when you're ready, it's going to automatically give you the date of January 1st, 2016, because that's how far these reports go. Or it may say the day you joined. Mine goes back to the 16th because I've been a consultant since 2012. And then once you have all your scents selected, you're going to hit search. And this should pull up pretty quickly. You're kidding me? What do you mean no data to display? I've definitely had people order those scents. All right, it's going. It's just taking its sweet time. Now, the cool thing is once you run this report, it'll be in alphabetical order by your customers. So if you have a customer that has 4 scents on the discontinued list that they've ordered in the past, that person's name will show all of them together. So it won't be in order by the scent. So you don't have to jump around and try to figure out, like, you don't want it. So you don't have to reach out to someone and then see their name again, 5 scents down and be like, oh crap, I already told them. So it'll show all of their scents. It's just really slow. It's coming. It's coming. All right. So here I have a customer that in 2017 ordered Very Merry Cranberry. Here's another one, Eskimo Kiss. Eskimo Kiss. Here you could see she ordered both of these scents. They're both there. She ordered 2 Eskimo Kiss at one point, so she might really like it more. So you just keep going, and like it's still loading down here. It'll keep updating, so it takes a while for the whole report to load. You can print this out as an Excel, or you can just sit here with your phone and go through and start contacting people, and you can reach out to them and let them know, you can even start with, hey, I know you've ordered this scent in the past, or I know you like this scent, and I just want to let you know that it's being discontinued at the end of this month. Bars are on sale 10% off. A 6-pack is on sale for $27. Just let them know the scent is going away and kind of gauge it from there. And then if they want to order the scent and they like it, you can then go into Scentsy Club. Instead of just hitting them with Scentsy Club right away, go in, let them know their scent's being discontinued, offer, to order it for them. And then you can start explaining Scentsy Club and being like, we have a feature called Always Get My Bar. You can get this forever and ever. You can even get it just 3 or 4 times a year. You don't have to get it every single month. And just start talking about Scentsy Club. The more you talk about it, the more you'll think about it, and the more it'll get easier to remember, like, the different perks to it. And if you need to, write it down or print it out and put 10% off $30, $60 get you 10% off on a half price item. Put all of that on a piece of paper, have it in front of you until you're comfortable enough where you just know it. You're not expected to know this stuff overnight. All right, stop share. Okay. So that's the report. And then I have 2 fun facts for you guys. There was actually an article in the news tab just, I think, about a week or so ago about Scentsy Club. And they said that Scentsy Club has just reached 100,000 subscribers in less than 2 years. So this is proof that this system works if you put effort in and make sure your customers know about it, know how it works, know what the perks are. So if you put the effort in, like, why aren't you getting a piece, not if you put that effort in, but why not get a piece of that? If there's 100,000 people subscribed to that, like, it works. People want this. Like, jump on this, put some solid effort into it, and get subscribers. What if you could get enough subscribers over the next 6 months that you have your 200 PRV in every month, and anything else you do on top of that is your extra money for the month? What if you can get $500 in Scentsy Club orders every single month because you work that hard, and anything else you do, like, on the first of the month you have this much coming in just from Scentsy Club. It lightens your load a little bit every month, like, you can know that you have this much coming in no matter what. I mean, yes, they can unsubscribe, they can cancel. People may unsubscribe for a little bit and come back. It's the ebb and flow of business. Another fun fact where I got this tracker sheet from is a superstar director that I follow. She is incredible. She started the year I started. Her team started 2020 with a little over 4,000 consultants. They ended 2020 with over 12,000 consultants. She's incredible. She's an incredible leader, and she shares everything she knows. And she actually did a Scentsy Club training video where I took some of her suggestions to share with you guys. And she said that she really focused on sharing Scentsy Club and was intentional about it for 6 months. She started in March of this year. She made this video in August. After 6 months of focusing heavily on Scentsy Club, she currently has $3,000 in Scentsy Club orders every single month. Like, could you imagine if every single month you had $3,000 PRV just from your Scentsy Club before you booked a party, before you shared an item? And she's been a consultant for 12 years, so I'm sure she has a fairly big customer base. So I'm not saying that's going to happen for you, but I'm just showing you the potential, just like dream big, like think of what can happen. So even if you make your goal to get $100 a month, and once you have $100 in Scentsy Club orders a month, bump that up and try to get 2. The sky's the limit with this business. And as you can see from 2020, we're growing like crazy. There's no stopping us. And, just put in some solid effort and you could have whatever you want. So that's all I have for you. I will unmute you all, or if you want to unmute yourself if you have a question. I guess unmute yourself if you have a question, because I know some of you have like kids in the background and stuff and you don't want to be unmuted. So let me check the chat. Okay, there's no chat. So if anyone has any questions or want me to go over anything, let me know.
I have a question that doesn't have to do with Scentsy Club.
Okay.
Shannon had mentioned to you about talking about the mystery bags, which I seen you posted and broke it all down. So my question is, when you do it and you put the order in, can you do it individually?
For that order, you have to use your host rewards to be able to get more product than you're charging for, because for all those breakdowns, you're giving someone, like, you might do $20 mystery bags, but they're getting at least $23 of product or $25 of product, because by using the host rewards where you're getting different bundles and stuff and you're getting free and half price items, you're giving them more. So there's not really a way to put it in as individual orders without using those host rewards to get that extra product, unless you have product on hand, like some of us do. Too much product on hand. Like for me, I could do mystery bags. I could put fragrance flowers and mini fans and you name it in them, and I could just take from my stock and reorder what I want if I wanted to. But if you don't have a ton of stock on hand and you're not in a position to do that, then you have to kind of follow those guidelines if you want to get that free and half price stuff to make the bags like worth more than what you're putting in them.
So then she have to ship them out herself and pay shipping for each bag.
Yeah, because that was that was my thing, that if it worked that way, and say I did the 12 bags, $20 bags, and everybody bought them, I would say the majority of them I would have to ship out.
Okay, so make them pay shipping. You can tell them that. You could say, you know, these bags are $20 plus tax and shipping, and put like shipping if applicable. And if they're not local, they have to pay shipping on it. I mean, you don't, you know, there's no way to send people stuff like for free. Like we can't get around that. So, you know,
Right.
charge some shipping.
How do I know what to charge for shipping?
The best thing I like for shipping, these are priority mail bubble mailers. You could fit a good amount in here. They're pretty big. From the USPS, you can get these for free. You can either go into a USPS location and grab a stack, or you can go on the USPS website and order them by boxes of 100. I have 200 I have 2 boxes of 100. I don't have 200 boxes of these in my house. But I have 2 boxes of 100 of these, and these ship. They were shipping for $7.80. I think it's 8 something now, but it's flat rate and it's bubble, so you can put a good amount of stuff in here and ship it flat rate for $8 and change. You'd have to just check the website, because I use Pirate Ship. I would recommend getting Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is free. It's a free software that gives you discounts on the USPS. So I think when I was shipping these, I think rates might have they usually go up in January for the year, but I think when I was shipping these, they were like, I think it was $7.80 that I was paying, but if you went to the post office, it was $8.15. So it wasn't a huge difference, but you save a little bit of money. And with Pirate Ship, these are flat rate priority, so it doesn't matter how much they weigh. So even if you didn't have a scale, like I have a scale, but if you don't have a scale, you can send these with Pirate Ship and just make it up. How much does it weigh? I don't know, 4 pounds. As long as you say it weighs more than it does, and you don't do it the opposite way and say it only weighs an ounce when it weighs 3 pounds. They just need to know that, because if they're picking it up or something, they need to know how much room to have for stuff. So you can do these. You can also there's boxes, but the priority mail medium flat rate boxes have gone up quite a bit in price. They're not worth it. There are regional A flat rate boxes that are the same price as these, as long as it's staying within your region. It gets more expensive if it's going further away. So if you're sending stuff somewhat locally, like kind of maybe on the East Coast or in the Southeast, like where you are, they would be cheaper. They'd be about $7 or $8 for a good size box, no matter how much it weighs.
Okay.
You could
I
always.
have a question.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The other thing I was gonna say is you could always go to the post office, and like if you want to take a mock-up box of what you think you'd be putting in these boxes, and you can go to the post office and they can give you a price. You know, you just have to give them the zip code you'd be mailing it to, and they can give you a price, and at least you can get like an estimate in your head of about how much they're gonna cost.
Okay, thank you. So, like, I'm sorry, where would the mystery bags be sold, like, to, apart from people going on your website and things like that for Scentsy?
So the mystery bags is something that someone had asked about. I think Shannon had posted in the team page about mystery bags and about breakdown. So basically you can offer, like, let's say you have 20 bags and each bag is going to cost your customer $20, but you're going to have more product into it. There's a whole breakdown of how you enter it. So you would pre-sell the bags, and then once everyone pays for their bags, you go in, you put a party order in, and you use your host rewards. You have it shipped to you, and then you get your bags out to people. I can find the post and tag you in it, because it has, like, I think I put like 3 or 4 different breakdowns of ideas on how you could do these bags, and it gives full instructions on it.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate
You're welcome.
that. Okay.
I'll make a note of that right now, and I will tag you when this live is over. Also, welcome to the team.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll tag you in that when we're done here. Do you guys have any other questions?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, another thing real quick. I usually only do one of these a month. I am actually going to do a training next Tuesday and the following Tuesday because I feel like January is just such a big month. It's the beginning of our year. I'm going to do a training on planning. I have created some systems that I am absolutely in love with that are easy checklists to run your business. This is for my whole year. So I'm going to share these with you, and I can give you these files, and you can put on it whatever you need to do for your business. You can take my ideas and edit them and take out what you're not going to use, add what you're going to use, and this is really helping me with my business. So I wanted to do a training on like planning your year, and I wanted to do a training on recruiting. So I am going to be doing 2 bonus ones this month just because it's the beginning of a year and I really want to like set you guys off for like a good start for the year. So I will be posting 2 more that hopefully you guys can join in. I know it's a lot of training in 1 month, but I feel like January is like, for me, I love January. I spent a whole week making systems and planning things and printing trackers, and I love it. It makes me so happy. So I am going to post those. I'll probably post them in the team page tomorrow because my boyfriend wants me to make dinner. So tomorrow I will post 2 more events for the following Tuesday and the Tuesday after that, and I will put like a big post up about it. So I just want to give you guys a heads up since you're all here, since you guys took your time to join me tonight.
Well, thank you. Why does William have to eat?
I know,
Why do
right?
these guys have to eat? I wonder,
I mean,
like, why?
He
Why
had
do you have to
wings.
cook?
He had wings at like 5 o'clock when we got home from the grocery store. And now he wants salmon too. Like,
Wasn't that enough?
I'm full. I'm full from my roasted butternut squash I ate earlier.
Men.
Apparently he said he wants to eat again.
Hi, I'd like to place an order.
Well, I told him I would make dinner before my training, but then we didn't come home from the post office and like eat our lunch until like 4:30 or so. And I was just like, at 7 o'clock, I'm like, I'm just not hungry right now. So
All right.
I'm making salmon at 7 o'clock. I have a knot in my hair. Ugh. Any
funny.
ideas that work better than other ideas with getting parties? Ask everyone. It's a numbers game. You have to ask everyone. There's also a lot of ways to do a party without a party. Like if you could tell people like, oh, I can give you a personal shopping link and your friends can order from here. And then when you get to host rewards, I feel like that's something I should write down as a training topic and like devote a good hour to that because it's not really like a kind of easy answer, but I'll just start with asking everyone. You can also, since you're new, be like, hey, I just started a brand new business. Would you be willing to help me out and host a party? And be like, I'll do all the work. You just have to invite people and kind of, to like your closest friends and family. You got to kind of make your closest friends and family help you at the very beginning, at least once. And then you can go from there.
Mm-hmm.
But I will make a note. Training topic. I know recruiting's a big one a lot of people want, so I'm going to do that this month with my other one, parties. Types of parties and how to get them.
All right, ladies, I'm signing off. It was nice to see everybody. See you next Tuesday.
Yep. I will post that info tomorrow.
Bye, Julie.
Thank you
Bye,
all
Dee.
for joining me. I appreciate you all. And I will get this recording up tomorrow because, again, boyfriend wants to eat. So thank you all. Have a wonderful night. And if you guys need anything, let me know and I will answer you tomorrow.
Bye.
Good night. Good night, guys.